Okay, I have a bone to pick. I don't understand why people are so offended at Nintendo. Ever since the introduction of these virtual cards, people are freaking out. But it doesn't make any sense. Because look at this. This looks confusing. But let me just explain something to you. I have multiple Switches because I have multiple children, so it makes sense to have multiple Switches. So for example, I have this one here. You can see it's different than the one that's capturing the display because it's got a white background. This one's black. That one's over there. So we've got 3 Switches in our house. And right now I have it loaded on my daughter's profile. And these are the games that we have bought on her profile. Obviously, I mean, Little Kitty Big City makes sense. Well, the thing about it is, you can literally do what you used to do with your primary Switch ownership. Because what it used to take is going to the Nintendo eShop, used to be you had to go to the Switch eShop, and then you had to come over here to your profile. You then had to come down here on your profile to figure out which Switch was your primary console. And then, any of the games you own loaded on that console could be played by anybody on this console without connecting to the internet. All they have done is changed it so that you can see which console the game is loaded on. So, for example, right now, this is registered as the primary console, but if I turn on this one, you can see that this Portal Knight is loaded on my daughter's, and it's not loaded on this one. So you can see right there, it's too close, needs to focus. Right there you can see the game card is active. And if I pull it up, you can see if I click on this, it connects just immediately. Whereas if I click on this one, not that one, if I click on this one, it checks to see if it can be played. And you know what's great about this? This works exactly like it used to. Because what you used to be able to do is if you put it on airplane mode and didn't show Nintendo that you were connected, you could load it up and play onto separate systems on the same profile or a game owned by the same profile. So you can see here, these are loading fine. Both of them are loading fine. See, I can only play as Amy because she's the only one that owns it on this system. But it's loaded and it's playing fine. But then on this system, I can play as anybody. Which I just skipped past, but that's fine. Because I'm loaded, you can see my profile. However, as soon as I connect to the internet, you will see that one of them is going to get kicked. There you go. One's playing and one's not. So this is exactly the same as it used to be. All you have to do to set it up so that you can do what you used to do is you have to come up here to user settings, online license settings, turn that on, and it will work exactly like it used to work. You just now know which system it's actually loaded on. I don't understand what people are upset about. This is a straight upgrade. The biggest problem with it is you can only link 2 systems. But at the same time, before it was only 1 system. So it's a straight upgrade. Stop complaining about it. This is not Nintendo trying to screw you over. This is a good feature. Be thankful. Amen.